I couldn't really see what he looked like, you know. And then once I saw on the computer, I'm like, oh man, you know.
Yeah.
But even though I'm not even picky that way, but still, it was, you know, you're still like, oh man, that's unfortunate.
It's me. Looks aren't they? Okay, they look good, all right, but sometimes if they're too good looking, they're stuck up.
Right.
So, the ugliest guy are the night.
Yeah.
Man,
Right. I know what you mean.
especially if they got long hair like that.
That's funny. That's funny. I think he's got the right. I think he's got a little ear thing so you can't even hear you. So that must be what she's waiting for. That's good. Because I was afraid she's gonna drive off and leave her thing. And I would tell her I didn't want it to be stupid because I go tell her, and then she'd say, "Yeah, I know."
Mm,
Ooh, that water was dirty.
all the are dirty.
Yeah, I know my floor is dirty. I guess it's the
I
same
was
thing.
walking around one day barefoot,
Uh-huh.
and whacking about. I'm like,
Exactly. Mine
oh
too.
my god! I said I didn't know my floor was this dirty. So I started wearing some socks. They started getting. I said, no, I mopped everything. The bathrooms, maybe
See,
everything.
he's not getting it either. Mhm. Maybe there's somebody else in there they're waiting for. Or
Uh,
maybe they're just, like, taking a break. Oh,
I don't know.
because he walked right by it. I thought he would've picked it up and put it in there. Mhm. It's funny, one of us might wind up with a free vacuum. I'm just kidding.
I
They
don't
got those on those cameras. Mhm. Oh, did you say you don't need one? Yeah.
mop the
I was
floor.
thinking that might help, you know, with some of that dirt, but I don't know.
I might get one of those Swiffer things.
Yeah, me too. It's funny though. I saw how much they are. I wouldn't want to spend that much on it. Have you seen how much they are? I think it might be like $30 or something, or maybe more. I'm lazy. Let me look on here and see. Swiffer. Oh my goodness. The one with the wet pads on here, $42. Uh-uh. Yeah, that's why I didn't get one. Then there's okay, here's another one.
Too much, huh?
Here's another one. Let me see. It's cheaper. I think it's still loading up. Yeah, this one is the start well, this one's a starter kit. It says 23.67. So that's better. Oh yeah, this one's Walmart too. And it's got batteries with it. I guess that's what you put in there and it'll spray it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is neat. I think it would work good. What you doing, Bear?
I knew this woman. She went through like five of them Swiffers. They would break. She'd get another husband.
Really?
He bought like five of them for her.
That is
Oh
crazy.
my god! Well, she used it every 5 seconds. This
Right, right.
use.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you said that because I would be so mad if I spent like, you know, 40 bucks on a stupid mop
Yeah.
and it broke all the time. I've got one of those old fashioned where, you know, you bend it up
Uh huh.
and squeeze to get the water out. And then I got a
Mop
bucket.
bucket.
Mm,
And the
ri-
regular mop that I got, I use my hand squeeze it
Right. I might get one of,
out, and I just empty the water. So
yeah, it might work better. Because the thing I have, it hardly goes in the bucket. You got to fill it all the way to the top so the water will. Mhm. Oh, here's a coat at Target. It's funny, I don't go to Target.
I went there one time.
Mm.
I think so.
I don't like their policies. I think they did some type of stupid thing, you know.
And I wasn't really impressed with Target.
Mm. It had something to do with black people. So we're like, we're boycotting. It's like I can't go to Target, even though now this coat is cute. It's cute looking. I don't know if you can see it. It's a trench coat, you know, dressy, yeah. Because lately, like, I've just been like dressing like a bum
Oh, you look fine.
all
Hey,
day.
there ain't nobody to impress around here.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
That's
Right.
my job.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I trying to impress?
Mm-hmm. It's funny. I'll see the people that go to, my doctor's office and stuff, and I'm like, man, some of them dress so nice. I think they're flirting with the doctor because he's cute. And this is funny. They've got from extra small all the way up to 4X. I'm like, that's how they should be. There was a time when the stores they wouldn't want to have the bigger sizes. They'd say, well, you just need to lose weight, if you want to wear cute clothes. But now they know like, hey, we're not losing an ounce, so you better just get it in and have us our money. You can grab some, man. This coat on her, it says it's a. Let me see. I think it's
Yeah, I've got a winter jacket, so
a double X, and she's 5'10". It looks big. That would drag the floor on me.
uh-huh.
It seems like she's got like a big chest. I don't know why this thing is with this computer when it brings up stuff. Like, for example, this thing, it's in Michigan, the address. It's got a Michigan address in there. I don't know why. 4541. I need to, like I said, that Western Union.
Uh-huh.
I hope it works, but I just don't think it will. People are such liars. I don't think they're going to send it. This one's kind of cute. A cape jacket. It's funny. I like them long, and I really wouldn't care if it was dragging the floor, but I just have the feeling it's going to drag the floor because it's already on her. It's like maybe about 6 inches from her ankle. So if I got it, it definitely dragged the floor. Do you know that guy there? He's on the scooter. I don't know if you can see him. He's kind of far away. He's gone now. Mhm. Okay, yeah, I'll look at the side guidelines and see. Let me see. Bush. Oh. mm,
You have a sneeze. Did you have the sneeze? Huh?
Sneezes. Bear, you got the sneezes? Oh.
Any squirrelies out today? Where's a squirrel?
Yeah, man. Squirrel. Squirrel. Yeah.
Ain't no squirrel out here. You can't fool me. They're up in the trees. It's too hot up there in the snow. They're hiding. They hide.
I know the bus goes to Burlington Coat Factory. I should probably
I've never been there. I'd like to go there.
they have nice coats in there. Uh-huh. I remember one time I got two. One, it was like a faux fur coat. I had that thing forever. And then one was like, I think, a black trench coat. That was nice. I had that forever too. Because this, oh, and I see, yeah, it says faux suede finish. That's why.
Oh, now
It's
this.
not going to be real warm, I don't think, in the.
'cause you gotta think about when you get out in the rain,
Water, right.
snow,
And it's gonna look
ruined.
fun.
'Cause I
Oh,
had
okay.
some, suede boots one time. Oh my god, they got ruined.
Yeah, I see. I haven't been thinking about that. It looks like all of 'em are like that.
Also,
Yeah. It's funny, I would never usually sit in my car that long, running out the gas. I wonder if they have a Burlington Coat if they're online. Probably. Burlington. They're just down. I know the one that's just down from the Dayton Mall. Yeah, they do have a website. This newscaster guy is insane. I think he said I think he said homeless people should be killed or something, and now he's on here apologizing. Why would he? Yeah, he says they should be euthanized. Why would you even say something like that? But see, it is, and I always knew he was horrible. He was a horrible person. He said homeless people suffering from mental health issues should be euthanized.
oh good. Well, there's rich people that have mental health issues also.
Right. He gave that comment in a discussion about that Ukrainian girl that got stabbed on the bus because that homeless guy had schizophrenia. But actually, I don't know, it's a weird thing to say, but when I was homeless, I felt like that myself. I'm like, just euthanize me, because I am tired of dealing with everything. But yeah, that's crazy. And he said it, on camera and everything.
All right, there. I gotta go. Okay, get the bus. Go to church. See you later, boyfriend. See you later. Bye, buddy.
We might say thanks for the hair brushing.
You have a good day.
You too.
Be back on
Okay. Governor Gavin Newsom chose Proverbs 21:13 as his response. Whoever closes his ear to the cry of the poor will himself call out and not be answered. According to the National Coalition for Homeless Veterans, around 20% of male homeless population in the US are military veterans. Report America's homeless population includes over a million children, tens of thousands of veterans, many of whom served in Iraq and Afghanistan. And actually, like I say, I don't want to dox myself, but I'm very close to that issue. Very, very close to that issue. I say nobody deserves to be murdered by the government for mental illness or poverty. These Fox hosts are calling for mass murder. It's sick. Well, they're just saying how they feel. And actually, I'm glad. I'm very glad because I knew he was a horrible person. Horrible. I remember I saw him like, and even I don't even want to say how long it's been, but like decades, where he was calling his little intern to walk in front of the camera. He's like, "Yeah, walk over here." Just being slimy, you know? And it says, meanwhile, author Shannon Watson posted Brian Kilmeade is advocating for extrajudicial killings on Fox. Yet Matthew Dowd was fired by MSNBC for pointing out that Charlie Kirk's dangerous rhetoric. This moral asymmetry in the media and online is destroying democracy. Uh, yeah. And also, that's why a lot of people now, I think, are calling for voluntary segregation, you know, because there's just certain people that you can't be around and you don't want to be around. I always knew that Kilmeade was a dirtbag, and I'm so glad that he said what he said and that he said it out loud for the entire universe to do that. He said, just kill him. Well, you know what? You Thank you. Thank you for saying how you really feel. Hope that slavery Let me see, let me get the sound up. You know what? Mentally ill people should not be, rounded up and forced to do anything. And actually, in this whole situation, as let me see, his apology. I hope not. I hope they fire his ass. He needs to be fired, just like Matthew Dowd. Matthew Dowd said absolutely nothing wrong, nothing at all wrong. He said something like, callous actions, callous thoughts lead to callous actions, anyway, whatever he said. But he was right, you know, and we're in a time of ascension. So what you speak out loud will happen instantaneously. Charlie said that he did not mind um capital punishment in front of children, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened to him, and I have absolutely no sympathy or empathy for him. He'd have none for me. Absolutely none. He's an idiot. An idiot. I'm gonna play that again. I wanna play the first part again. Eh, that's hilarious too. All these old are talking about abortion. You know, your time to worry about abortion before you ejaculate and before you have sex. If you don't want a baby, then wear a condom or get I was saying vaccinated, have a vasectomy. You know, you can't tell a woman afterwards what she should do. I think I have to click on this thing again. Yeah, so it'll bring it up. Oh gosh, it's opening up different. Oh, just kill him. Well, you know what? I hope somebody does the same to you, Charlie. And you can't, uh, that's illegal. They used to do that. Of course, the U.S. used to do that. Everybody knows that. You know that if you had mental illness, you were locked up somewhere. They called them insane asylums. You know, actually, where I am now, that is one of these. And like I say, I don't want to dox myself, but there's lots of people, lots of vets, and lots of people with mental illness, and this is like our last resort where we are. And it's tough. Having a severe mental illness is tough. Someone says, I'm sure that 30% of Americans struggling to find enough money to pay the next mortgage payment will be pleased to see that Fox News is advocating euthanizing anyone who becomes homeless. Yeah. Violation of X rules at Kilmeade. You fucked around and found out. Let's get him fired. I agree. Yeah, Matthew Dowd is fired over saying hateful words lead to hateful actions. And this guy is suggesting we kill homeless. We're living in an alternate reality. Yes, we really are. We really are. The Nazi called them unproductive groups, just for you to know what type of narrative they're casually pushing. Yeah, we've seen it all before. There's no difference between you and the Nazi criminal of Joseph Mengele. We're facing a dangerous collapse of the system of human ethics and values. How can a Fox News reporter talk about giving involuntary lethal injections to the homeless and the media stay silent? Calling for homeless people to be executed seems like a normal day at Fox Noise. This is the homeless. I told you the Project Phoenix and COINTELPRO. If this does not tell you that homeless people were targeted to become homeless, then I don't know what will. Many of the homeless are veterans or former Masons who renounced the system or knew too much. This is American values. They openly say this live on air. It is complete. We're living in an evil alternate timeline.